Hello, welcome to Oktane 22. I'm Neeraj Methi, Vice President Solutions and BeyondID. BeyondID is a identity management service organization. We help our customers to be more secure, agile, and future-proof. And how do we do that? We actually use 4 verbs to kind of get to them to their outcomes they desire, starting with discover, migrate, integrate, and manage. We're also Okta proud diamond partner, which is a testament to the excellent work we have been doing for our customers. And type of customers we have is all sorts, small, medium, large, different verticals, example, financial services, healthcare, and retail. And we are actually helping our customer to get on their digital transformation journey. And when they get on that journey, they want to select the right partner, the right technology, and the right leadership to get to the outcomes they desire. Don't take it from me. Let's hear from our customers. What do they have to say about us? And let's start with their introductions.
I'm Brent Maher. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Johnson Financial Group, and we're a financial services company located in Racine, Wisconsin.
My name is Malik Somai. I'm an assistant professor of medicine at the Medical College of Wisconsin, and I'm also the Chief Technology Officer of Inception Health.
I am John Gallo. I live in south of Houston, Texas, in Lake Jackson. Work for Texas Style Employee Credit Union. We're the 3rd largest credit union in Texas, the largest one in the Houston area, and I'm the Vice President of Infrastructure and Information Security.
My name is Rick Lindberg. The company I work for is ASTM International, and my title is Vice President and Chief Information Officer.
Now that we know who we are hearing from, let's start with understanding how did they learn about their digital transformation experience journey, and what were the needs of their business, and how did they understand to meet their business needs. So let's hear from them.
Our digital transformation journey really has 2 key areas. One is modernization. So when I took on the role of CTO, I found that our banking, wealth, and insurance platforms were long overdue. So a critical part of our transformation journey is really just platform modernization. And then the second part is really for our businesses to be joined together. So we used to serve our customers in a bit of a fragmented manner in which banking services were one area, wealth was one area, and insurance was another. So the businesses consolidated their sales approach to a more unified, holistic financial services offering. So our digital transformation journey just pairs well with the business strategy, which is we want our digital experience to be more consolidated. So a key part of bringing that digital experience together is single sign-on. So allowing a customer to log in once and digitally flow into various banking, wealth, and insurance applications.
So our digital transformation was really an experience transformation that pushed the digital transformation. So from a cultural perspective, we had to work with people to help them understand that we're expanding a new channel. We said the digital experience is going to be a channel. How do we know we need to do that to survive and move into the future. So we took customer identity access management as a primary focus to improve the experience for our organization and our membership.
You know that most healthcare systems have been in the initial historically been built as a physical space. It's the place you go to visit your doctor, to visit your specialist. And as healthcare is transforming towards more of longitudinal care experience, healthcare systems has to evolve and become much more experience driven to the consumer and patients. So that's our mission. We are driving what we call probably the biggest umbrella is like the digital transformation. I call it the engineering, the clinical care engineering, which is how to build the technology, training the people, and build the experience that will deliver the right care experience to our patient.
We did this data and application health assessment, and what it confirmed for me that we had some major risks around a couple of our external client-facing applications, mainly the software as a service pieces. So that's really where the transformation, digital transformation started, was needing to minimize that risk, understand what those risks really were, and get in front of those so that we could continue to lease our software to other organizations.
So that's the why part of the equation. But what are the challenges people face in their digital transformation journey? Digital transformation journey differs by business to business, but there's some commonalities. For example, you got to have a satisfied customer. You want to keep your customer safe so that they keep coming back for more and more. Sounds easy, right? But it's a lot of work.
So when we started the journey, we started with this idea that we need to be not anymore a healthcare within a wall. We need to now be a healthcare that is available and omnipresent with you. And we need to drive this through different channels, mainly through digital, which is the technology that allows us to be available at any time. And that has to be supported with a care experience. And that probably is probably not new in many other industries, but that approach is quite new in healthcare, where we shifted our technology selection or technology stack from a perspective driven by the need of an organization to build the technology that is required to deliver an experience to a patient.
The threat landscape was a big part of it, but when we were going through, we developed an experience division. So as we were transforming, a big part was previously we had unsecure ways of the old ways of people filling forms in, applying for loans, and PII data being exposed. So we wanted to put them so that it was a seamless experience, regardless of whether it is a member making an appointment to come in or applying for a loan or moving to our mobile banking. It was really important that the transformation will allow a seamless usage.
So we had to completely re-engineer 25 years worth of business capabilities, and we had to do it in a year. And that was, that's some of the really big challenges. There was lots of other things along the way. So, fortunately I had a really smart set of people. There hadn't really been a professional IT organization. So one of the things I had to do was sort of change that group and transform that group into sort of modern IT practice. Obviously, we couldn't do this by ourselves. So in the end, we hired about 15 different partners, and we had 150 different consultants working with our staff on building these capabilities.
I spent at least 6 months searching high and low for the right partner, specifically for Johnson Financial Group, to pair with our culture, because I knew it was going to be a strategic engagement. It's going to span many years. They're going to have to spend a lot of time kind of on the battlefield with us, and we're going to need to be resilient and have our best interests at heart.
Identifying milestones along the journey are quite important. So we asked our customers to share with us the success they had during their project, and also the reaction they got from their customers and partners, and what were they learning along the way.
But our members now look at us and they want to know, why were you going to digital? And they started to understand, it's better security, it's seamless security, because we didn't realize the impact. We're thinking we're putting friction on them by adding new security, but actually the membership that works with the credit union, all of our customers, they decided that, they're impressed with the security, and they were telling their friends, hey, we have a seamless security. And a lot of that was working with BeyondID. When I talked earlier about trusted partners, their experience in bringing a good experience to the people transitioning and transforming. So change is going to happen. People fighting the change, but as they adopted that change, it became apparent that our business partners and our membership wanted the change, and we didn't realize that we were moving into the digital transformation because we knew as a financial institution we couldn't live in bricks and mortar forever.
So some of our partners, when we reached this sort of 2-year mark, said, wow, we're working with other customers, and this type of effort is 5 years and $300 million. And you guys did it in 18 months for $66 million. So that was the major success there. Other successes along the way were just building really good partnerships with external firms. And for example, one of them is BeyondID. BeyondID did a lot of work with us on our identity and access management.
We are seeing the benefit. It's lessons learned on the path. I think we are very excited about those. Those are important lessons. I think the other lessons is also, I see is improving the care for patients, saving lives, but also making the experience for our providers better. And that was super important for us. I think as a healthcare system, if we want to be sustainable and we're going to be successful, we're going to have to take care of those. I mean, we know the challenge on healthcare is extremely high. So how we leverage technology to make that experience unique is going to be key.
With BeyondID, they helped us understand the things they've already stepped over that were bad experiences. How do we focus and how do we develop this? And they were able to do one thing no other vendor could do. We had antiquated old applications. We had Okta brand new stuff. How do we merge our old applications and still be able to use Okta?
As anyone can imagine, it's a journey, it's not sort of a destination. So this transformation started, and while we accomplished what we needed to accomplish in 18 months, there's still more to do, and we're still at this day continuing to do that. However, it's no longer a burning platform.
So I think what we did right is we invested in bringing experts in and building a very sound foundation for our customer identity platform. I think we picked the right product, so we're very happy with the Okta solution. So I think that's a big success. And we've started to move through our modernization journey and bring applications on and see the power of customer identity and start to see our customers being very satisfied with a more simple digital experience. So that's a pretty huge success measurement for us.
Later on in our discussion, we asked our 4 customers what's the strategy they're applying to their digital transformation journey and the new capabilities they have developed and how they would use to implement their new efforts. And we also asked them what's in for the future. The responses were very exciting.
Our strategy is to own that customer. A lot of our challenges is if we want to put a new bill pay on, we have to go to our mobile banking partner, have them write it takes 6 to 9 months to do it, and we're late to the market. So the strategy is to use Azure Cloud, Dynamics 365, and move transactions to the front that we know the members want to use, that we can maintain and manage at a more efficient level with them.
There's a concept out there, an idea out there around standards as data. So what it means in general is that if you think about engineers who use our standards, they want to be able to pull certain criteria or requirements out of the standards, feed it into their engineering workflow platforms so that there's no human intervention, right? There's no copy and pasting and interpreting. And that's sort of the general concept behind data as standards. And so we're now in a position where we're positioning ourselves to be able to deliver that quickly when the market kind of understands what that really is.
As I look beyond 2 years, I think data and analytics plays a significant focus for us. We're going to have a tremendous amount of consolidated customer information, and we will seek to mine that information and really look for opportunities to serve the customer better. Ideally, for the benefit of the company and certainly at the benefit of the individual. So data and analytics is a growth area for us. And in pairing with that, dynamic digital marketing, I think also is an area of growth for us as we look kind of around the corner beyond kind of our modernization and customer identity initiatives.
The same way we improve our care quality, we have to also improve our digital experience. So most organizations probably initially naively might think about technology as a tool that you put it off the shelf and you just release, and then people will train on it and will use it. Because this is a patient-driven experience, and because this is something that is driven by an experience, which means that we don't know what that experience will be and how it has to be driven, we need to be nimble and start building this as an entire process. So we look at this from an outcome perspective, for instance. The idea is not building an identity, but we say, how can we drive more patients to actually receive care in a much easier way?
So finally, we've asked our customer the personal experience they got from BeyondID, working together as a partner in their digital transformation journey. The lesson learned, the challenges we had together, the value we brought to their business, but more importantly, the technical expertise we brought to their project.
The Okta tools were beyond the knowledge of our team, where BeyondID came in with people to do strategy, people to do implementation, coding folks. We had help in the marketing side to develop the portal. They had all the different pillars we didn't have the experience in. And now we've gained a lot of experience, and we're looking forward to a long partnership with BeyondID. There's a couple other partners we have, and we talk about it organizationally. This is a partner that's going to take us forward and we're looking forward to the long haul with BeyondID.
I found BeyondID, I found them to pair with us extremely well. I think culturally, in terms of the way the people approached even just positioning the concept of SIAM, kind of the culture of the company, a younger company that's full of youth and agility. But also, at the end of the day, what I really needed is just hardcore expertise. So what I found in BeyondID is just a collection of identity experts that, quite frankly, have been doing this for decades. And selfishly, I looked at that as an accelerator.
And I think we were lucky to work with BeyondID. I'm not sure about whether that was also the case for them, whether they were lucky to work with us. I will leave that for BeyondID to make the judgment. But I think it was fundamental. I would say it would have been very hard to kind of solve that puzzle, knowing that there was no runbook. This is how you build a customer identity access management.
So I've had some of the partners come back to me afterwards and they say, you know what, you get more value out of every dollar that you pay us because of the processes and the people that you have working together. There's no finger pointing. Everybody understands what the vision is, everybody understands what needs to get done, and they're all there working together. And to me, that is like just, you know, highest praise. Couldn't be anything better. And while everybody worked hard, you know, we had a good time doing it.
We thank our 4 customers and all our customers for enthusiasm and the trust they have put in us. Our goal is to be best of breed identity management and cybersecurity services organization. While doing that, I want to make sure that every customer is a BeyondID raving fan. Thank you for your time. Visit us at booth number P2 and have a fantastic week.